Start in a minute. Pretty cool to see one of the Montgomery players join an ever-growing crew at center ice before the game for a prayer. We are in Rockville, in the Bird's Nest, so a fun view over top of the game today. We'll get started in a minute. Here we go from Rockville. Navy's facing Montgomery Gold, their number 2 team. Traditionally strong as any in the league, as they are deep, always deep with players in Montgomery. Navy in their away, dark navy blue, skating right to left. Out in front, Montgomery lost it. High glass and down for what should be icing. Not using the app today with the scoreboard because this rink also pretty sketchy sometimes with Wi-Fi. So hopefully we'll hold the signal better. Get an offside as Noah came to zone with Brody already in. So I'll be updating you regularly, score and clock. Hopefully not too glitchy for you. Brody at center. Covered by 2. They knock it away on the back check. Flipped out of the zone. Sliding over is Owen. Played in deep from center. Ice Devils reach it in the corner. Cut off by Mason and out. They'll head to the bench. Devils re-enter. Shot blocked by Owen. Fired wide. Hit the Montgomery player. Stays in the zone at the top. Alex Lorenzen clears out. Maybe cross ice look to Alex. Lost the roller ahead. Back to center. 2-on-2. Devils cross and they fire. A lot of traffic for that shot. Whistled wide. Devils soft backhander is blocked. Be careful. Maybe crosses it. Alex with a deflection, no icing. Forwards change. Kyle going to get an interference, a late hit away from the puck. As soon as Navy touches it. I feel like it's a compliment to call that a roughing. he didn't hit him hard, but he did take him down. It was away from the puck, should have been interference, in my opinion. Maybe on the penalty kill. Played with a high stick? No, it was at the shoulders. Maybe gets the clear to start. Nate almost cut off that, but it leads to an extra man. What a save in front by Byrne. Routine for him, but gosh, slid across to deny the one-timer in front as Montgomery had a quick 2-on-1 develop when Navy went for the steal. They re-enter again with speed. Player falls down in the zone, but Luke will clear. Mason into pressure. They enter 4 wide. They drop. Nobody there. It comes out of the zone. 53 in the penalty. Defenseman carries and fires and scores. Quick wrist shot there. Power play goal for Montgomery. 1-0. Lifted high and in. Owen takes a peek. Finds the pass. Skating down is Alex. Devils get there first. Gavin steps in to hold. Alex Lorenzen with the keep down low. No look to the corner. Declan will have to track over with 2 Devils, now 3. And they softly play to center. Owen slides across. And Elliott let that go. It ends up being an icing. Stoppage to get an equipment fix. So Navy, just like yesterday, gives up the early goal, trailing 1-0. Kicked out of the zone. Devils back in, chasing them deep. Keep it down low. Nolan Simmons, far corner with a hit. Pass through the crease to the near side. Braden with pressure down low. Tight along the goal line, but wide. They battle. Puck comes out to Alex Sanchez, flicks it down. Gonna go wide for ice. Slide slowly toward Byrne. Defender Luke steps in. Maybe having trouble getting out of the zone with possession. Quick shot and a goal for Montgomery, number 2. Passes back. The speed from Devils forwards causing Navy some trouble. They lose it at center. Luke steps up to challenge it. Threw off the timing, able to take it away. Now they break out to Wyatt at center. Goes wide to Alex Sanchez, looking for help. Navy was slow on the defense because they were changing. Devils drag their foot, and 2 players go crashing into the net. Byrne makes the glove save. Devils control. They fire. Byrne shouldered it off. Owen from the corner. Taken away by the Devils out in front. Byrne has to make another save. They find their defenseman. Shoots just wide. 2-0 Devils. Navy with a roller. Stays in the zone. Knocked to the far boards. A lot of scramble for Navy right now, just trying to catch up to the puck. Defenseman mishandles it and plays it across. And they'll dump in, touch up, give Navy a moment. Still, though, Devils get to the puck first. Owens knocked into the boards, keeps his feet. Kicked across from the point. Shot off the body. Montgomery out in front, dribbler. Knocked away to the corner. No space for Navy to work. Declan under pressure, flips it off of Alex's glove. He'll play to center. It's all Navy can do just to get off the ice on the change. They get one off. Long defensive situation for Navy. Now they tap it ahead. Mason putting pressure on the lone defenseman. On the backhand, out in front. Ooh, Alex Lorenzen had a gimme, but Montgomery player got his stick on puck at the last moment. The goalie had made the save on Mason, and there was a wide open net. Just couldn't get it with the stick from the Devils. There's a hit away from the puck. They're going to call it. They will. Similar to Kyle's, a little earlier, but extending the stick up high. Referee showing him. It'll be a power play Navy. 2-0 Montgomery. Brody crossed it in Nate. Tap low, taken away. Didn't get it out though. Second effort will to center. Nate will cycle around. Slides by one. Flips it in. Noah in pursuit. Devils get there first. Player can't care. Montgomery will try again. Flipped into the middle. Maybe just not in their position, not zone cleanly. They stay in. Brody to Mason, backhands it around to Wyatt. Brings it in the front. Navy's just still trying to get skaters off. Backhand try for Luke. Blocked. They finally do get their 5 they want out there. 1 minute in the power play. No, they're still. Navy's exchanged one player at a time during that possession. Never really had their full 5. Now the Devils are going to take their time to get their 4 they want out. 41 in the power play. Owen was taken down, but they say clean. Off the boards, Alex Sanchez carries. He fires wide. Nolan Burtnick on the far side to receive that. Drops it. Quick shot. It's blocked down in front. Wyatt tries to push it in. Now it's the dribbles wide. Puck battle out in front. Low shot is saved. Gavin slides over. Hits some traffic in the middle. Now Navy in the zone. Owen fires shot block. He gets to the loose one. It's 5-on-5. And this is going to be a chance the other way. Good timing for the Devils. Player out of the box. Good takeaway for Byrne, but the rebound is an easy put in as there were players coming in to help. Trailing the play, the puck was right there in the slot. 3-0 Montgomery, even strong. So Navy's got work to do. 5:40 left in the first. Trailing by 3. Nolan Simmons hustling back to take the angle away. Pass to the trailing player. Didn't find its mark. Turn back to Navy at center. Tapped ahead. Back to the Devils. Nolan Simmons can't get it out. Braden along Alex Lorenzen and out. Center. 5 to go in first. Montgomery moving the puck well. Braden bumps that player off. He regains possession. Hit again by Braden. Played all the way around, I think, by a Devil player, so they'll track back. Hustle in by Nolan Burtnick to challenge. Now Colin. Lost it to Nate at center. Cross to Luke. Flips in. Short hops the goalie. Leaves a rebound, but the Devils are there. Maybe on the forecheck. They win it back. Loose in front. Comes back to Wyatt. Shoots it wide. Nate steps in to keep. Back to the neutral zone now. Montgomery gets 2 off. Luke in deep. Had it taken away. Overlap for Nate. Noah, nice pass to himself along the boards. Shoots off the stick. Brody leaves it. Takes the hit. Devils break out. Mason sliding across. Pass in the middle, cut off by Owen, but it does leave the zone. Mason flying on the check attempt. That looked like it came out, so it should be delayed off. Navy regains it. To Mason entering on his own. Has a triangle. Devils. Good shot. Pad save. The rebound was there, but no trailers there. Got there in time for Navy. 3 minutes in the first. Two-line pass. Penalty call coming up on Navy. Gonna get a misconduct. On Owen. Head contact, so he'll sit for 10. Maybe he'll send another to the box. Didn't see it. Penalty kill Navy. Not sure why they started. They haven't sent a second one into the box yet.
No, I think he needs one over here for you. I think he gave you
Now they get it right. Looks like Elliott will take a breather to join Owen. Serve the minor penalty. Puck's loose in front. Bounces aside. Navy clears. Still 3-0 Montgomery. Late first period. Declan and Alex Sanchez deny the entry there. They enter in the center. Pass it wide. Luke rides that player all the way around. Pass back to the defenseman. Shot block. Declan deflection into the roof for a whistle. 2:08 to go in the first. 1:14 in the penalty. Devils have been winning a lot of faceoffs. That shot gets through from the point. Pad save Byrne. Now Navy squares up. Got a piece of that, I think. It bounces back. Byrne had his glove over it long enough. He'll get the whistle. Good win for Navy. Braden gets the clear. 45 seconds, and Elliott will come out of the box, serving that minor Owen for head contact. Devils. Oh, fed into the middle. That's clean. Hand over the puck, but it was outside the crease for Mason. He sort of hand passed that out. So no issue there. Devils carry in. They have a clean look. Byrne had it under him on the save. So 11 on the penalty. Just over a minute in the period. Devils from the slot. No shot. Alex Sanchez out to hitting along the boards. Now Gavin pressuring. Elliott joins the fun. Even strength. Shot through the crease. Near side. Softly into the middle, and a diving play by Gavin will clear. Elliott applying pressure. Wyatt in to help as well. Cut off. held up for a minute. His shot comes in. Stick save. And that's the end of the first period. 3-0 Montgomery heading to number 2. Period 2. Montgomery with the opening possession. Player wraps all the way around, takes a shot. Burn has it under the pads. Navy with the puck in deep in their own zone. Nobody home on the far side. Doubles right back in. Gavin changes direction, misses the connection. Nolan, deflection, putback went off the post, and Burns got it underneath him. Oh, another one off the post on the putback. Burn made the initial save. Player crashing the net was fed by his teammate, and the rebound went off the post. Now Navy in the offensive end, out in front, and a goal. Good feed by Noah, hit Brody, who lifted it into the corner to give Navy their first goal of the game. So some life for Navy on the quick play. 3-1 Montgomery. Nolan Simmons back to get it. Played it though in the direction of a Montgomery player. They flip it right. Was looking at icing there. Got a friendly bounce off the boards to keep it in the neutral zone. Turnover in the slot. Backhander just wide. That looks like it came out of the zone. Well, maybe played it back to in front of their own bench. They are changing softly ahead, trying to catch them off. They're able to recover. Braden off the bench. Flip to center. Back in deep. Cut off by Collin to stay in. Declan looking in the middle for Elliott. Couldn't get to possession of that quick enough to take the shot. And then he's dumped to the ice. Braden had to get out of the way of the referee. He gives the Devils a chance. They try near side, and the players knocked down. Byrne made the save. Luke carries out. Soft. Taken away. Now got off again. Alex. He's knocked over. Is that not a penalty? It is. Roughing. Navy power play. So Navy with a chance. Cross to Nate. Back to Luke. Down low, Nolan Burtnick in the middle. Alex couldn't get to the forehand. Alex will drop. Luke fires from well out. Save. Lifted. Nate in the netting for a whistle. Navy controls in the middle. Mason lost it enough to clear. Gavin waiting for his friends to exit. Lost the puck for a moment. Now Brody looking for it. A bouncer. Devils find it and clear. 1:18 in the power play. Looked like a little bit of a trip. A little bit is apparently not enough. To Mason, draws two, flips it middle to Brody. Lost the rolling puck. Navy's momentum is slowed. They'll send it in deep. Mason, nobody home on the near side corner. Played down. Played around an 8. 40 seconds. Navy still trailing. They scored 1 to Devils 3. Montgomery back in deep. Burning clock. 25 to go. Long pass. No, didn't get it cleanly. Turned over. Back to Brody. Into Mason. Cutting hard. Real wide. We'll throw one tight angle and get the face off with 10 in the penalty. See what Navy can do in the final seconds. Nolan, it leaked out, so they will reset. Devils out of the box. Maybe not able to find success with the extra player. Declan in tight, tried to squeeze it in. What do we have? Whistle's going to bring it out of the zone. I guess crease violation? I don't know what the call would have been. Declan had a shot. Puck was still alive. Didn't think I saw anybody in the crease. Nolan Simmons back. Now they're going to call icing. I think this is one of those cases where the referees decided they made a mistake and they felt it shouldn't have been icing, so they'll bring it to center as a compromise. Navy controls. Was able to put it deep. Devils get by 2-on-1. Fed across. Luke made a nice play. Got a piece of that. Preventing the shot. Collins hit away from the puck. And we'll get another penalty. Interference. Puck got by him, and the Devils player continued with the hit. Power play Navy. 10:30 to go in the second. 3-1 Montgomery. In the middle, Devils find it and clear. Ahead, Alex Sanchez. Broken up. Anticipation on that play. Bouncer in the zone. Came all the way through. Byrne had to come out to make the save. Shorthanded. Maybe in, but they say offsides as Nolan Burtnick was making a fancy move through the legs. Navy still power play. 122. Held. Gavin walks in, deflected by Declan just over. Elliott with time in the corner. Flips it, but over the stick of the point man. Owen out of the box now after serving his 10-minute. Elliott will carry. Again, there's a player there anticipating that pass. Puck doesn't get deep. Gavin cuts it off. To Owen. 38 in the penalty. They will dump. Elliott's going to track this to the corner. It gets by him. Mason finds it. Backhands it across. Owen to the corner. Down low Declan. Back to Gavin. All the way across. Owen. Off the boards and cut off and cleared. So everything on the perimeter. No shots for Navy. Takeaway down low as Byrne was making a play on that puck. Navy gets to it. Even strength. Long pass to Brody. Gives it right back to Mason. Over to Declan. Fires wide. Maybe looking a little better here. Midway second. Devils with speed. Leaves a rebound and they score. They rattle it in. As again, that trailing player finds the puck as the initial one drew a lot of attention. 4-1 Montgomery. From center, Devils send it deep. Nolan Simmons to Cam, taps it to Noah, and now Alex Lorenzen. He'll fire, no rebound.